Hello, my name is Robert Chapman. Thanks for watching this video. For this exercise series, you will need no special equipment, just floor space on the ground.
All right. So today, what we're going to do is we're just going to focus on spine health, and we're really going to get some rotation in as well as some waves all along the spine, but also hitting the other areas that are connected to the spine. So chest, back, hips, and we may get other parts of the legs, but primarily we're going to be focusing on, like I said, that spine health. So we're going to kind of start at the bottom of the tailbone right now and then work our way up. So we've done this a few times before, but let's go ahead and we're going to just have our heels out in front. We can have our hands to the side. Knees are going to be over to your left side, and we're just going to go ahead and just rotate side to side. Also, keep in mind with this, we can always progress it. Even though I'm saying keep your hands to the side or behind you, you can always take your hands off, which forces the core to work a little bit harder and go side to side as well. Also, we're going to do just a few more of these and then we're going to progress it as well. So again, with or without hands, and we're going to progress in a few moments. How we're going to progress today is we're going to actually lean into the knee. So we're going to take our chest to knee. I just want you to count 2 seconds, nice and slow. So 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and then rotate to the other side. So let's go ahead. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to go ahead, leaning into it. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Then coming up, we can go with or without hands. And I'm going to lean to the other side. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. And we're just going to go, again, nice and slow, really lean into it. Really trying to bring that chest as close to the knee as possible. And also feeling those hips and that low back really rotating on each other. We're going to go a few more, and then we're going to move up the chain, move up the spine, all the way up to the top. We're going to leave the middle section kind of for last, and we're going to move up to the shoulders. So just go a few more, get nice and slow. Really bringing that chest towards the knee, not necessarily the head. With that chest. Few more rotations, few more. Perfect. And we're going to go ahead with their say relaxing on this side. We're going to go ahead, having that knee in front at 90 degrees, your right leg behind you at 90 degrees. We're going to take your left hand and we're going to just drop down onto our elbow. And we're going to rotate and articulate that shoulder and also getting that spine involved. So what we're going to do is taking your right hand, we're going to take it up above your head, palm facing out. And like I said, we're going to rotate. So what that means is palms facing out over your head. We're going to rotate it back, around, coming up, down, around, and rotate. So we're coming up off of your left hand, rotating it around, and really feeling that whole shoulder capsule kind of opening up as we're rolling it all the way around. Also feeling the chest and back opening up as we're rolling it around. So just a few more, and then we'll switch sides. And just rolling it around all the way out in front and back. Perfect. And we're going to go ahead, pausing right here where we started at. Go ahead, bringing that arm back down. We're going to go ahead, changing our leg positions to the other side. And we're going to just rinse and repeat, doing the exact same thing just on the other side. So let's go through the steps one more time. Now it's going to be your right elbow down on the ground, your left arm up above your head. I just like to go starting off going back first, so palms out. I go back as far as I can, coming up and around, right where I started. I'm just going to keep going around, reaching out all the way around, trying to imagine if we're taking your left hand, completing a nice full circle around your body. It's coming all the way around. Again, we should be feeling that chest, back, shoulders, and upper part of our spine, really getting nice and loose. And like I said, we're going to go hit the middle section next. Okay, so we'll go ahead, just a few more, and all the way around. I know going back may be the trickiest if we're really opening up that chest and coming around. Here we go. One more pass if you happen to be facing with me. Round. Perfect. And we're going to go ahead coming up off of that elbow and relax. Now what we're going to do is, again, just getting comfortable with the ground. So what I mean by that is, in the position that you're in now, we're just going to take our whole bodies and we're putting together what we've already done so far in today's session, but we're just going to add to it. And like I said, getting that middle section. We've gotten the hips, we've gotten the shoulders, now getting the middle part of the spine. So what we're going to do is your knees are already where they are. Your right leg is in front at 90 degrees, left leg's back at 90 degrees. And as I turn this way, away from the camera just for a moment, I'm going to go ahead and begin dropping your elbow down, your arms down. I'm going to go ahead, bring my arms all the way around. Then I'm going to flip those hips like we did just a moment ago. Hands coming around, bang, and I'm just going to come all the way up. Okay, same thing. Going back, bringing those arms around, flipping those legs back over, and then coming up. Now we're just rotating that middle part of the spine, and also, of course, the top part and the lower part, just like we said we were going to do. And of course, if you haven't started, let's go ahead and just get rolling. And then we're here, bang, and just roll. And coming up, is getting comfortable rotating that spine around, okay? All right, and we're going to progress this as well. We're going to go ahead, turning on those glutes and hips. So we'll go a few more. And what we're going to do next is we're just going to, I'll show you, we're going to come up onto our knees, again, squeezing through our hips, just to turn on those hips, turn on those glutes, add a little strengthening as we're rotating. So go ahead, we'll make this the last one right here. We're just going to add to it. So we're going to come down, rotate, and then, like I said, we're going to come up onto those knees, bang, and squeeze just right here. Bring it back down, roll it around, flip those hips, up on the other side, boom, right here. Back down. As we're coming back down from that squeeze, we want to make sure it's nice and controlled, right? And if you notice, we're just layering on today. So we're going to go ahead. We got to get that spine to bend a little bit. So we're going to even add on more to this. So it's going to add a reach. So we're going to come up, squeeze through those hips and glutes, reach over to the other side, and bring it back down. Rolling it around, flip those hips, coming up, squeeze, reach over, back down. Nice, slow, control. Here, squeeze. Go a few more, and then we'll change it on up. Roll up, squeeze, bang. Reach over, back down. At this point, you might have already rolled off of your mat, and that's okay. Anything, like I said, we're just getting comfortable on the ground. We'll go, if you're facing with me, We'll go one more per side and squeeze. Reaching over, over. Here we go, last one. Up, bang, reach. Reach. Go ahead, we're gonna relax. We're gonna go ahead, being on both knees, and we're gonna get just a little bit of spinal wave going on. So let's go ahead, starting off with our tried and true, pushing our hips back, hands forward. And just relaxing into this pose. Next, we'll go into Cobra or Sphinx, up to you. So right here, we're gonna go ahead, imagine we're going up underneath the fence. Please go underneath the fence. We're gonna come up underneath that fence. Pushing those hips down. Head up. And we're right here. Relax those shoulders back. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Extending through that spine. And let's go ahead, back underneath that fence. And push those hips back. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna just put two and two together, knock out just a few of these. Again, I want you to imagine you're going up underneath that fence and then coming back, okay? So let's go ahead in 3, 2, and we're just gonna come up underneath. As soon as we hit the apex, coming back underneath, like a big U. Having those hips and spine wave and articulate on each other. So a few more. Perfect. There we go. Bring it on back. Let's hit one more. Again, if you're pacing with me. Really coming up, bringing it back. And we'll come up and we'll relax. Last thing we'll do is just hands are out in front. And I just want you to take your left hand, palm up, reaching through. As soon as you hit that last point of reach, bring it back. Your right hand, reaching through. Just kind of finishing off those shoulders and that spine rotating on itself. And if you're facing with me, we'll go one more per side. So go. And other side. And we'll relax. Go ahead, sitting all the way up. Should be feeling a lot better along that spine, shoulders, and hips. That said, you all have a great day. Be safe and be well. Till next time.
Again, thanks for watching this video. I hope you take away a few tools that you can use on your everyday life and along your fitness and wellness journey. That said, be safe, be well, until next time.